Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We're taking a quick look here at SUI, seeing what's going on with this guy. I got a lot of requests for this one recently, and it's been a few days since we covered it last, so I just want to kind of touch on a few things here. So we are retesting that upper level liquidity, about to sweep it. I mean, well, kind of just did already, but we may even see an upper level there, of course, just above that $1.88 mark. So strap in, folks. We're going to see what's going to happen here next with this coin. Just know if you are new to the channel, I'm not a financial advisor. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you can learn something today. If you want to learn a lot more, again, cryptocash.tech is a site. Join our phenomenal group of traders here in our premium group. Of course, premium does come with some nice swing trades there. We have Solana, 109, basically 110% in 20 days. And we took a previous swing trade as well with it. If I'm not mistaken, there we go, 60% in 7 days too. So we got two Solana trades open, or had to open leading into today. Nice chain link short there to 15% before it took off. So just some nice fun stuff there. Happy everything's working out well for you guys. And if you're stressed about any of the trades that you're following, you're probably doing it wrong. So please read through my signals guide so you know how to structure your trade. It's pretty straightforward. Use low position size, low leverage. You're going to survive these ebbs and flows. Just kind of the way it goes. I'd much rather hit my targets in a few days than try to stress out and watch it 24/7 all day every day. If you're doing that, you're doing it wrong. Okay, day trading is a different story, but swing trading should be an easy passive income. Yeah, that's really all it boils down to. All right, so let's keep things simple here. Daily time frame, we have our previous Elliott Wave ABC pattern there, 1, 2, 3 leading into it. There's no distinguishable patterns here. You could argue that we are actually in our, what would that be? 1, 2, 3, 4, and this we could be looking for our 5 here. Okay, I screwed that up, but you get the general idea. We are establishing higher highs and higher lows, and the fourth wave down is effectively higher than the first wave up, right? So in essence, we are in that situation. I'll send that on our playout chart here later so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So we don't waste time here right now, but we are stochastically converging to the upside. We're up over 70 in the RSI, and money flow index is trailing behind, but still ramping up. That's a very positive sign. Those are very bullish signs here. We like to look for that. Same thing with MACD2, converging very strong. There's really no reason to bet against this coin right now. We take a look at the moving averages. They are moving upwards and ascending positively, concurrent with the ascending trend. So really, the trend is your friend until it isn't. Okay, that's really the bottom line. And we joke about that in our community. It's like your best friend's your best friend until they're not. That's the darn truth. That's just how trend lines work. So why not go with a grain instead of against it and just kind of roll with it, right? So right now, the concept is the price is going to keep going up. Everyone that tries to short this coin is getting destroyed. I've seen a lot of problems across a lot of communication boards, and I can tell you it's unfortunate. But once more, just careful in how you trade. Honestly, you could make a lot of money off shorts too. I'm not saying that's not a good idea. Just in general, it makes no sense when everything's going up. We're riding the 20-day SMA quite perfectly. The 50 is running concurrent with our ascending trend line. We can see also as well that we've got it looks kind of messy here, but generally speaking, the money flow index is high. That's the key takeaway here. MFI is high on the 4-hour. That's a great sign. We can also see RSI trending closer to 70, but not quite there yet. That's also good. And then same thing as well with stochastic RSI. It's jumping up and down once more, but more important, it is bullish. Okay. Now we want to pay attention to the RSI and ensure it doesn't keep tapering off, because if it does and the price keeps going up, that's a hidden divergence of sorts. So I just be mindful of that, because the truth is here, though, regardless of those type of divergences, what I've noticed in my time is that the money flow index being extremely high, that is really the catalyst here to keep the price where it's at. Okay, so we're probably not going to see the price pull back relatively soon until the money flow index comes down. This basically just implies that there's a lot more money coming in this coin in the recent past here than previous time frames. Okay, and that's good. If we can maintain high MFI, you can pretty much do anything with the coin. It can keep going in that direction for a very long time, regardless of overextension. Okay, just something to be mindful of. Last but not least here, take a quick look here at the Ichimoku cloud. This is pretty straightforward, just kind of averaging itself out closer to that volume profile. We can see 176 is the average, the 0.236 level there at $1.76. That's essentially the bouncing point. So the price does end up pulling back. That would probably be a likely culprit there for reversal, or just in general, we got the cloud averaging itself out at 181. A lot of reasons why the price action should bounce off this zone if it comes back to that level. Keep in mind as well, we are ascending positively here. As we continue to go lower, we can see a lot of smaller, middle, and larger term trend lines. When you take a look at this here, got a larger trend line, we got a smaller trend line. Everything's working positively. Okay, so until we break below that, we have no reason to consider the price is going to drop. Okay, so again, all bullish signs here for SUI. There's really zero consideration for a short right now. If you do short, don't get me wrong, I'm sure you can look on the 1 to 15 minute time frames and identify a good entry for downside, because there's bearish divergences all over the place, no matter where you look, right? But outside of that, the probability of that happening is fairly low, just based on the way things are here. We did sweep this upper level liquidity, so keep that in mind. Could see a swing down to cover that fair value gap. And then if we take a look at TD sequential, we're at a 7, so technically we got another couple of hours before this continuation discontinues. Let's talk about, just really quickly to summarize, because I get this question often, and best way to address it is just to reverse your fibs. And in this case here, if the price continues to run, the next pit stop would be $2.02, 202 I'm rounding up. Better number is $2 even, or sorry, $1.99. The reason why is because if you put your stop loss right there at $2.01, it probably won't get filled. It'll come up to $1.98 or $1.99 and turn around. It's really common for that to happen. So that's why you do not use round numbers when you're trying to take profit. Just a friendly advice. And for the last 20 years of trading, I can tell you it's worked very well for me to put your targets just below or above key fib levels. Yeah. So that's kind of where we're at there. Better case scenario. I'll redraw out our fibs here again to confirm we're in good shape here. I'll post that on our playout chart here on Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. And just hopefully this was beneficial for you. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out Bitunix Film Exchange, link down below. No KYC or VPN required. We use this as a community solely because they offer some really awesome benefits. But again, no KYC or VPN in the US is uncommon nowadays. So just keep that in mind. Canada as well, too. Other than that, again, you got questions. I get a lot of questions about my my premium group. We have limited slots available, but it is available on our website, cryptocash.tech. Also linked down below if you're curious. And feel free to message me if you have any questions. We look forward to working with you, though. Thanks again so much for your time. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.